One of the hottest days of the year. I guess we should install an AC delete kit. Let's do it. So this is one of those installs that's rarely, if ever, filmed. I was even thinking maybe I won't film this part, but gotta film everything. Today we're gonna install the 5X Racing AC delete kit. So this tube here replaces the big evaporator that's up there. I'll get a light up under there so you can see everything. But I already deleted everything in the engine bay, AC wise. Everything related to the air conditioning system is deleted. All that's left is the evaporator box and the two tubes that come and stick through the firewall. That's where these grommets come in. So the 5X kit comes with this tube and these two plugs for the firewall, and then this little plug I believe is for the little drain tube. It'll all make sense when I get this out of there. So I'll stick a light under there and I'll start getting to it. First thing I'm going to do is grab a screwdriver. There's 2 bolts under the glove box. I'm just going to take the glove box out so that I can see a little more clearly and more light gets in there, and it should just be easier to work with. If you saw my last video, I installed a Flying Miata clutch override switch, and I had to get a little contortional, super awkward on the driver's side, so I'm going to do the same thing on the passenger side to get up here. I'll show you where these screws are. And I'm going to film on the iPhone today because my Canon is kind of big for situations like these. So, wow, this looks like some horror movie footage going on here. Under the glove box, you got the screw right there and right there where the hinges are. So I'm going to take those 2 out and get this glove box out of here. Okay, now everything makes a lot more sense. There's way more light in here. Well, not a lot of light, but enough. So, there's the big giant evaporator box, and on either side, there's a clamp. So, there's one there, right there, and then there's one up there. You can see it, right beyond those wires, up yonder. So I'm going to unplug these wires and undo those clamps, and then I think I'll just fiddle it out of there. Not going to lie to you, this is my first time doing this job, so just kind of going at it head first. Clamps are undone on both sides. I unplugged those wires. Probably just put electrical tape on those and tuck them out of the way or something. I don't know, something clean. But upon further inspection, there is a 10mm nut down here that holds the evaporator box on. Right there. So, you know, just get your little ratchet and take it off. Upon more inspection, there's also a 10mm nut on top. So, there's one on top of the evaporator box and one on bottom, which I already took off. And then you'll see the pipes in the firewall will start to come out. These 2 guys. So I think when I get that nut on top off, this should just pull out. All right, that nut up there, that's nasty, a little surface rust crap. Anyways, that nut up there is off. So is the bottom one. I'm gonna take this bar off, just to make my life easier. And there's a screw there and a screw here. And then the whole thing should just come out. But it's big and bulky, so I think it'll be better if I take this out of the way. Yeah, I loosened it a little bit already. Bar's out of the way. Let's see if I can get it out with one hand. Oh, yep. Man, this thing is enormous. Sorry about the camera work. Goodness. It's a big Betsy. freaking clamp out of here. Get out of there. I'm starting to get a little savage with this thing. Come on, you peckerhead. Holy Moses. Okay, last thing tugging on me. Oh, there's the inside, see? That's weight, not good. This drain hose back here, just pull it out because we got a plug for that, Johnson. Oh. Whew. Thing's huge. Definitely weighs a good amount. Actually, let's go see the weight difference. Let's hit the scales. With the evaporator in my hand, I weigh, we'll make up your mind, 165.6. We'll say 165.6. Now let's get this in there in my hands. 159.6. It's hard to tell because I'm moving around a little bit. But if my calculations are correct, that is, I already forgot the first number. Was it 165.6? Yeah, so that's a 6-pound difference. I'll take it. Is that heaven? We got a couple of holes to plug now. Let's go over to the other side of the firewall. Take a look at it. So it's pretty much foolproof. Big plug goes on the bottom, the slightly less big plug goes on the top, and then there's that little plug that goes, I'll show you in a second, where that little drain rubber hose came out of. So let's take these out. Yeah. That's done. Doing everything one-handed is not easy. Okay. Get that little wipe. Oh, no, well, yep. There goes my freaking light. Bottom of the engine bay. I'll get that in a second. Alright, so anyways, yeah, these plugs have a little crevice. I'm going to put the camera down and put these plugs in. You could figure this out easily. The other plug is right there. So I'll just take that out and put that in. And then we'll put that in, put the glove box back in, we'll be done. Plug is in, fits perfect. All the plugs fit real nice. Now we can put this part in. So just make sure that you got on the triangular side, this side, it says up. So make sure that is at the top. Same with this side over here. It says up. It's real hard to see, but yeah. Then you could clamp it down. All right, everything's clamped down, nice and tight. This job is pretty much done. I zip tied those wires and put electrical tape at the end of the connectors, so it's out of the way. Yep, easy install, very straightforward. Put this bar back on. I'm gonna clean the glove box up, put it back on. That's it. That is absolutely it. I like installs like these, nice and easy. Well, I mean, the car's not started or warm, but I've got pretty good feeling that's gonna work. Air's blowing out, nothing's leaking. And that's it. So thank you all for watching and watching this install. I really couldn't find many videos on this, so hopefully this helped you or helped somebody. Give it a thumbs up if it did. I did take this car to the track the other day, and I filmed a little bit. Did a little toge battle with cashed out cars. I don't know if You guys are familiar with him. He does a lot of Miata stuff. So I'm going to edit that video. I also took Allie to her first track day, and I think she had a good time. So a couple of track videos coming up. And then I have coilovers to install. They're in my house. I have frame rails, bunch of stuff going on in this car. I got to roll the fenders, do a paint correction, lots and lots and lots of stuff. So stay tuned, subscribe, engage as much as possible. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace.